In this video, I'm gonna show you the best bars and nightclubs in Montreal.
The Montreal nightlife is pretty much split up between 5 major areas. Downtown Montreal, Old Montreal, the Latin Quarter and Le Village, Southwest, and Saint-Laurent Boulevard. In this video, we're going to check out the most fun bars, cozy speakeasies, and the hottest nightclubs in town. Topping it off with a bunch of useful tips and where to stay. Let's kick off the night at the most popular nightlife street in Montreal, Saint-Laurent Boulevard. The most fun bars and clubs in town are scattered along a 2-kilometer long strip, so do bring some good walking shoes while you go bar hopping here. This street is absolutely packed with young party people on the weekends.
Were you expecting this?
No! Surprise!
It's always a surprise here in Montreal, especially during the summer. It is crazy.
Apparently we visited Saint-Laurent Boulevard during their annual mural festival. But first, a quick bite at El Furniture Warehouse. These guys are always packed, offering dishes just $6 to $8 each. Like this massive burger with fries.
Only $8! That's amazing! That's a fat burger. Pretty damn good. Nice and greasy.
Just an excellent spot to get your night started. Now, if you're new to Montreal, then the best possible thing you can do is join the Montreal Pub Crawl.
What's the best thing about the Montreal Pub Crawl?
Best thing about the Montreal Pub Crawl is gonna be having fun, you're gonna get drunk, and you're gonna come back again. You ready to party?
Oh, hell yeah!
They take expats, travelers, and other locals to 2 epic bars and 1 massive nightclub every weekend. For just $42 US. And includes a bunch of free shots at every venue and VIP entrance. Special tip, click on the link below to get a 10% discount on tickets.
Bonjour!
Hello! The Crawl makes a stop at TRH, known locally as Trash Bar. One of the coolest venues here in Montreal. A large outdoor patio with 3 separate bars, and here's the kicker, a complete indoor skate park.
Skateboarding at the nightclub. Where can you do that?
Beers start here at $4 and cocktails $6. Their shot of choice, Jägermeister.
Jaeger shots are only $4.25 and then Jaeger bombs for $6.50. If you're a Jaeger lover, Trash Bar is your spot.
The highlight on the pub crawl is Club Muzique, which gets really packed at midnight with long waiting lines outside. But luckily you will be with the pub crawl and have VIP entrance, so you will walk right in. Muzique has a young crowd and solid beats.
What a mess!
Now most people don't know that they have an actual back room. And also a rooftop patio. Now let's ask around a bit for some other recommendations.
We're told to go to Bar George. Yeah. Atwater, Milky Way. Went to Le Blossom tonight. Really good sushi. I have to!
More about those places later in this video. Another popular club down the street is Apartment 200, offering bottle service, craft cocktails, and even an arcade. Mostly visited by a young, good-looking crowd. The lineup here is always insane on the weekends, so do come early. After dancing your feet off, make a pit stop at Karaoke 3 Minutes for some fun karaoke battles. There is no cover charge and song requests are free, so even the more reason to just walk in and grab that microphone. Drinks may be a bit on the pricey side, but still makes for an excellent spot, especially when it's busy. A notable mention on Saint Laurent is Big in Japan. You would never guess that this place is behind this random door. Big in Japan is a high-end Japanese whiskey bar where locals keep their personally marked whiskey bottles at the bar. Make sure to try one of their famous whiskeys. Another intimate cocktail bar is Cabaret Faux de Nuit. An upscale bar with a fancy decor, tasty cocktails, and a mature vibe. And let's not forget the most colorful spot a few blocks up the street called Candy Bar. Candy Bar serves slushy-styled cocktails decorated with candy, and they got a huge assortment.
Sushi cocktail, $13.50, and this is a lychee and citrus.
Brain freeze will be inevitable if you drink your slushy way too fast, especially with alcohol.
Oh, frozen candy! And if you wasted your entire budget drinking, there is always the $2 chow mein.
Ending your Saint-Laurent Boulevard adventure with a bite at Chez Mien. This place has been here for decades. How can you go wrong with a tray of noodles in peanut sauce for just $1.50 US?
Yeah. Let's see what the hype is all about. Yeah, man, not bad at all.
After a night of heavy partying, you can drink away your hangover at Montreal's many rooftop patios. First stop, Terrasse Nelligan. Not too far from Nelligan is Terrasse Perche, with views overlooking the Old Port and the popular square Place Jacques-Cartier.
Terrace Perche, cheers. Oh, it's like a strawberry mojito. Not sure about that one.
Now, Old Montreal has some really cool speakeasy bars, starting at the Coldroom.
You wouldn't know where it is at first sight. It's a black door and you have to ring the doorbell. Coldroom is in a basement. Like, it's crazy. It's like a freezer door. Wow.
Go here for a mature vibe and fancy gourmet cocktails. This is Niao Bar, sporting a Vietnamese vibe, refreshing cocktails and delicious dishes. But the magic here happens in the basement. Their basement bar is very popular and requires a reservation through Instagram. Intimate and upscale. A great spot to bring a date. Do expect some generous amounts of alcohol in their cocktails. Funky, strange, and wacky. The most popular and upscale nightclub in Old Montreal is La Voûte, located in a 1920s bank vault. Make sure to reserve a dinner table here at 9 p.m. to avoid standing in an hour-long lineup on weekends. Next door to La Voûte, you will find Bordel, handy just in case the lineup at La Voûte is just way too long. This supper club also sports epic jams on the weekend, but unfortunately it gets quite packed, so it can be hard to move around. Do expect an upscale crowd and gorgeous models. By far, my favorite club in Montreal is New City Gas. Now, this venue has incredible events during the weekend and a capacity of 3,500 people. Now, the entrance fee can be a bit pricey, but the party is well worth it. Now, as you can see here, Dash Berlin took down the entire roof during my last visit. Now, for a more low-key kind of jam, enjoy some quality techno at Still Life. Just a few blocks from New City Gas. Moving on to downtown Montreal, starting at Terrasse Carla, the hottest rooftop in downtown on top of the Hampton Inn Hotel. This place is mostly popular on Sundays after 5 p.m. for a great evening party that lasts until midnight. The best part, entrance is free. Next, Le Cathcart, a giant indoor food court that turns into a large beer garden style party, complete with a DJ, lots of food options, and multiple bars. Expect the best night here on Thursdays around 7 p.m, since it stays open until midnight. The entrance is free, but do come before 5 p.m. to avoid long lines. Now, for some great cocktail bars, go around the block from Le Cathcart, where you will find the Japanese-themed cocktail bar Gokudo. The interior Japanese-style decor looks absolutely amazing. Their dishes are mouth-watering and their cocktails are just top-notch.
Time for a smoky drink. Oh, that's so smoky.
You know what it smells like? Finish the cigarette and then putting the...
Yeah, ashtray.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Bar George, one of the most authentic places here in Montreal, located at the Mont Stéphane.
One of the most classy looking bars I've come across in Montreal. A boutique hotel with a traditional British-Scottish decor built in 1883. Cocktails start at $9 US. One of the most popular speakeasy bars in downtown Montreal is the Cloakroom, which during the day is a tailor shop selling men's suits, but at night an intimate lounge. Great to bring a date. Cocktails start at $10. Do come early because there are only 25 seating spots. Now, if you are in the mood for some Latin music, run your way upstairs to Salsa Tech. The entrance will set you back around $9 US on the weekends. The most famous nightlife street in downtown is Crescent Street, where the F1 after party takes place every year in the month of June.
F1 weekend in Montreal. It's so packed. It's so packed. It's 10 o'clock. This goes on until like 3. Wow. So many fancy cars.
The whole evening.
Now, if you are a car fanatic, then definitely do not pass up this event. Oh yeah, and book your hotel way ahead of time because the city will get absolutely rammed.
If you come here though, during the F1 weekend, be prepared. It's going to be extremely hard to drive and it's going to be extremely hard to get an Uber. You pretty much have to do everything by foot, so make sure you get a place downtown Montreal.
My favorite club on Crescent Street is Electric Avenue for their excellent sound system and being the 80s and 90s club in Montreal. So do expect an older crowd. The door policy is actually quite strict, so do not show up drunk or act like a jackass. The cover here is $7. Now if you are in the mood for some techno, check out New House, a speakeasy hidden behind these shelves stacked with chicken soup cans inside the Dirty Dogs restaurant.
This is not a drill. Oh, it's like a fallout shelter. The secret password? Wow, that's so cool.
Entrance is $4 and mostly visited by locals and techno lovers alike. The Latin Quarter is located in the center of the city, where you can often find great events during the weekend, like this salsa festival. This is Arcade Montreal, another one of my favorite bars. They have a wide assortment of arcade games like Crazy Taxi, Donkey Kong, Turtles in Time, and Super Mario. And some nostalgic decorations.
All these games are free to play. Just one entry fee and you're good to go for the whole night.
Beers will set you back $6. Do try their locally brewed Mario Bros beer. Bros actually meaning hammered in the local Quebec slang.
One up.
Stereo is one of the world's highest ranked nightclubs. With a capacity of 700 people, it's considered a local legend among house and techno lovers. Stereo is open all night until 8 AM. So if you are planning to pull an all-nighter, this is your spot. However, we ended up at the Stereo Bar, which sits right on top of the Stereo nightclub, which is a bit more intimate along some good techno and open until 3 AM. Entrance is $11, beer $7, cocktails $8. Boulevard 44 is known for being the most luxurious club in the Latin Quarter, with bottle service and beautiful girls. Newspeak is a popular venue hosting some of the best events in Montreal. Check the event calendar on their website for the entire schedule. Now if it's a beautiful sunny day, then venture a bit more north and check out Parc Pied du Courant. This spot is pet friendly, has a bunch of food stalls serving paella and cocktails.
Pied du Courant is great for an urban beach with some good music and a lot of nice people.
Now if you are visiting Montreal in June, you can experience the Montreal Fireworks Festival from this spot.
And I thought it was going to be a small beach party, but oh my god.
This was a long 30-minute show which must have cost the city a fortune. One of the latest areas in Montreal for nightlife is Southwest, an emerging culinary hotspot. Start your evening here at Cano Lounge.
The perfect spot for a nice evening drink.
A great spot for your first cocktail or to bring a date. Cano Lounge is open until 11 PM.
Are you the captain?
Welcome.
Then there is Milky Way Bar, located at the top of this staircase. A bit far from the city center, but definitely worth a visit.
It looks like a damn jungle, but the window up here, that's really cool.
Visit on Tuesdays around 7 PM to guarantee yourself a spot, since this place gets quite busy.
Cheers. Oh, that's a good Negroni. Oh my god.
Close to Southwest, you also find the Shaughnessy district, also known as the Koreatown of Montreal. My recommendation here is Bar Ganadara for their fantastic decor and their massive tteokbokki poutine, which includes noodles, grilled chicken, grilled beef, fries, cheese curds, and mussels. But instead of being soaked in gravy, it is soaked in tteokbokki sauce for a spicy Korean twist.
The supreme poutine. This is amazing. This is huge. It's only $36. 4 people can eat of this easily. And the cheese curds, of course, the cheese curds.
Do make reservations ahead of time. This place also gets quite packed.
Summertime Montreal, you have an unlimited supply of festivals.
Including Osiega, a popular 3-day music festival, and Picnic Electronique, both taking place on Montreal's St. Helens Island. Francophonie is a music festival downtown Montreal where the whole city comes together. It is the largest French language music festival in the entire world. And the Glowfest during the winter months, nicknamed the coldest music festival in the world. As for a good place to stay, consider M Montreal, which is a great party hotel for young people, complete with jacuzzis on the rooftop and a full-blown bar in the basement. Their room options range from dormitories to completely serviced apartments, so pick the room you can afford.
Truly, this hostel has the best amenities. I mean, jacuzzis on the roof, a bar until 9 p.m. It's awesome. Yes! How else can you go wrong here?
For transportation, the Montreal metro system is very reliable to get around town. But if it is a sunny day, definitely grab one of these Bixi bikes, which you can find on almost every street corner.
It is so easy, just simply download the app, unlock the bike and off you go. The whole process is less than a minute.
Also, the drinking age in Montreal is 18, compared to 19 in Toronto and 21 in New York. That is why Montreal is very popular among the North American youth to make the road trip to Quebec. Now go download my Montreal master map with all the places I mentioned in this video, easily sorted by district. And please leave a super thanks to help support me format. Oh my god, that's someone's entire stomach here.
Just be happy.
No!
All the goodness. I mean, just got it in my eye. Oh yeah, this is life. This is life.